Greetings, YouTube. Happy Tuesday. I appreciate everybody that has reached out to give me positive feedback on the 5-star video I posted yesterday, whether or not it is better to take 2 5-stars to rank 4 or really 1 5-star to rank 5. Now, interestingly enough to me, because you see, when you've been playing this game for as long as I have, well over 3 years, all I do now is I rank up 5 stars and 6 stars. So 4 stars, even though they were the bread and butter for so many years playing this game, 4 stars are basically just arena fodder for me. And even then, I don't use my 4 stars nearly as much as I use my 5 stars and 6 stars in the 5-star featured arena. But with that being said, I always have a lot of nostalgia for the 4 stars because they are very important to me. However, if you've been playing the game long enough and you haven't talked to many people who use 4 stars, it can be easy to dismiss 4 stars as irrelevant now in the game. And I see a lot of people make those kind of comments from time to time. I even see comments sometimes where people are like, I don't even know why you open 4-star crystals. They're a waste. And I just think, no, you're really missing the point, because for several thousands of summoners, and that is no dramatization, they are still trying to rank up 4 stars. In fact, I talk to people all the time who don't have a single rank 5 4-star yet, and even after playing for over a year are just trying to figure out who their first rank 5 4-star should be. And so I've received some positive feedback, but also questions saying, Prof, I'm nowhere close to ranking up a 5-star to rank 4 anytime soon, but I am very close to ranking up a 4-star to rank 5, so can you do a similar video to the one you did yesterday for 4 stars? And the answer is yes, and I'll be trying to produce that in the next 24 hours or so. But all of this brings me to today's offer, because I'm really excited to talk about today's offer. I love getting offers with a fair price point and a ton of value. And we are going to look at today's offer in the unit store because you get a ton of value for $30. In fact, I am just thrilled for so many intermediate level players who have a great 4-star that they've been trying to rank up, but they can't get the tier 4 class catalyst because it's also so easy to forget how hard it is to get the tier 4 class catalyst of your choice, especially when you're not able to do map 5 or map 6 in Alliance Quest. It just takes forever. And so this offer not only gives you 20 generic 4-star signature stones, which, honestly, I think to most players, those are worth at least 50 cents a piece. So in that way, it's like $10 worth of generic 4-star signature stones for players that really need them. And then on top of that, you've got the 20% champion boost, which, yes, you can easily get for free every week in events. But at the same time, it's a free 20% boost. Can't complain. And then, of course, 30 units worth of energy refills or 1 energy refill. But let's not forget what this 4-star rank up gem crystal is, because it guarantees a rank up gem from rank 4 to rank 5, something that so many people are going to be excited about. And $30 is a really, really fair price for this. I truly, truly believe that, because it is so hard to get this gem in the game otherwise. For $30, you are just clearing so much of what you would normally have to wait for in certain stages of Act 5. When you look at Chapter 1, for example, the exploration rewards don't have this kind of gem for exploring every single path of every single chapter of Act 5, Chapter 1, and that's a lot of energy. Now, on top of that, if we are to go to Chapter 2, you will see that you get this rank up gem, and that is used to increase 4-star champions rank 4 to rank 5, aka the gem that we're seeing for $30. Normally, you can only get in the game for Act 5 at least after you fully explore Act 5, Chapter 2. And that means you will have to fully explore the chapter that brings you face to face with the collector and all of those paths, along with every other chapter. And I'm telling you, it's so easy now if you've beaten it to look back and be like, oh, that wasn't so bad. No, it sucks. It sucks to fight the collector. It sucks to go on all these Bane nodes and just certain nodes that you have disadvantages with your classes. So I really do believe that it's an incredible value to basically say, nah, I won't have to explore all paths of 3 energy per tile Elder's War Act 5 Chapter 2. I'll just spend $30 And in the meantime, I'll get some free signature stones thrown in and a 20% champion boost and an energy refill. Even though I have sworn to myself that I will only use my iTunes credit for 3 things essentially: 5-star signature stones, tier 2 alpha catalysts, and tier 5 basic fragments. I otherwise would spend $30 of the credit I've saved up on this. I won't, because I still want to save it, but it's that good of a deal to where I think, I could get it. And so for people who don't use 4 stars, this is not for you, right? Because this deal is, I don't know, a C grade to you, because you're just going to use the 4-star for Arena, so why waste $30, which is the same price that you could use in the future to get maybe at least half, if not hopefully more, of a tier 2 alpha, or a very, very small chunk of tier 5 basic, or a really good chunk of 5-star signature stones, which we saw in the past week. But if you're an intermediate player, if you're watching this and there's a 5-star, like a 5-star Blade, or a 5-star Stark Spidey, or a 5-star Corvus Glaive, maybe a 5-star Domino, Hyperion, Medusa Awakened, Scarlet Witch Awakened, Wolverine Awakened, I could go on and on, that you have been waiting a very long time to rank up, get this deal. It is a solid, I'm going to say it's right above an A-. It's like a 92% or a 93% for intermediate players who still use and need to rank up their 4 stars. This is catered to you. There are going to be people who maybe give me pushback saying, Prof, you're being too positive of a grade. 4 stars are useless. Again, I think that's a fairly elitist and ignorant argument for the discounting of so many players who have not played as long as you have and are just now starting to rank up their 4 stars. Or maybe most of their 4 stars look like most people's 5-star rosters, which is pretty trash. They only have like 1 or 2 4 stars they're desperately trying to rank up. Like, this is such a solid value. And $30, kabam, I don't say this often, but I'm going to say this now. Your price point for this is just about perfect. I think it's an incredibly fair price point to say, don't worry about fully exploring Act 5, Chapter 2, including all those fights against the Collector, which will, trust me, take you far more than $30 worth of units to beat that guy, at least the first time you fight him. Instead, skip ahead, do that Candyland shortcut, pass go, get $200 kind of Monopoly deal, and just get that rank up Gem Crystal along with awesome 20 signature stones and a 20% champion boost and energy refill. Kabam, you've done well. I think this offer definitely for intermediate players that use 4 stars has earned a well-deserved A grade, and I'm excited for so many players that can afford it to take advantage of this very awesome limited time offer. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday. Thanks for watching.